Right, let's get the car set up and ready for qualifying, shall we? Ooh, the IC is on 37% there. Oh, use a new one, that's okay. I just said, so yes, my tires died so quickly, really? Do you think it's worth doing a two-stopper? Number 2 here. That could stay 3. Number 2. That could stay 3. We're number 1 here. And then whack a gearbox on as well. Because, yeah, I do remember Silverstone is pretty on tires sometimes, but it's just because it's such a long pit lane, is it worth doing that second stop is a big question. But once we go into the Grand Prix and get a better look at it, but yeah, it'll be a tricky decision. But we have got the harder tire location, so we can do 2 hard tire stints if we want to. The AI already did a 1-stop, but progressively got slower, understandably. If it died at the end of a Yadawatt PSGL, I think that only works in the rain, though. I believe it only works in the rain. It has to be very wet for it. Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are good to go for the British Grand Prix. Then qualifying up first, of course. And as you can see, we are expecting plenty of rain here in Silverstone. And it's pretty realistic, at least, isn't it? We do like a bit of rain over in England, and we are getting that in qualifying. The race itself is going to be dry, so no worries about that. Do I want to tweak the AI a little bit for qualifying? Because I know they are quite strong in the wet, aren't they? What's my best track to race on? I love Spain. Spain's very fun to drive. Although we had a disaster in Spain this season. You reckon 108? Yeah. Let's go 108. I think 108 should be about good. Couple clicks away. We can go back to 110 for the Grand Prix. It's just with that, with the AI's wet pace, I'm a little bit nervous about it. So I'm not amazing in the rain this year. I'm actually a little bit slow compared to previous years, but it doesn't help that AI are also quite strong in the rain as well. So I think 108 should be okay. Right. Everything should be good to go. Let's head into Q1, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Let's do this. Time for qualifying here in Silverstone. They were too bad for my quali yesterday in the rain. Bad as in they were slow.
Once an airfield, now one of the finest racetracks in the world. It's qualifying day here at Silverstone for the British Grand Prix.
Least favorite track, Miami. Am I a Liverpool fan? God, no. I'm an Arsenal fan, but unfortunately I will miss the game today. I'll be relying on you guys to keep me updated on the Arsenal game. Right, it is saying that intermediates are the favorite tire right now. We don't have to worry about keeping any intermediates because it's going to be dry in the race. So, let's load up our Silverstone setup real quick. Aren't you coming off? The Arsenal game is on. I mean, it'd be a very short stream if I came off now. I've only been live for 20 minutes. They weren't like ridiculously fast than me. It was a bit more challenging, but not ridiculous. Okay, that's not too bad then. Maybe 108 will be about perfect. Wait, is it saying it was to be dry for Q3? Oh. Shit, maybe I could have kept it 110 then. No, I got debated there, chat. It said it was going to be raining for the entirety of qualifying. Bruh. Okay, maybe I'll have to put a bit of fuel in the car as like, well, we'll have to put a bit of fuel in the car or something, I guess, then. And in Q2 and Q3 to make it a bit more challenging. Maybe it won't be too challenging, who knows, but, yeah. Right, let's just whack on a little bit of fuel real quick for quali. 5.3 is actually not too bad. We'll do 5.9, that should be good. Okay, let's head into Q1 then, shall we? Let's do this.
Standing by.
Yeah, I got debated by that. I thought it was going to be a full-way quali. But no, only Q1. Don't use DRS, that'll make up for it. Yeah, maybe to be fair. Maybe we'll set it to medium only or something. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll be okay. Who knows? I'm convinced he's an AI, Alfonso. I don't understand it. I'm absolutely convinced he's an AI. Stealing data from our server or something like that, I reckon. Yep. Can confirm fuel's pretty greasy out here. Oh man, I forgot about the non-colored tires on the Inters in this mod. It looks so clean, it's just like a pure black tire. Big fan. Old school, very old school. All right, let's keep these tires warm. The rain is very light right now. Very, very light. Why not using DRS? Because it's raining. No DRS in the rain. Go, Jake. Noddy's actually starting a match. To be fair, I don't know if it's more of like Saka's been dropped or if he's just getting some rest. Probably some rest, but I don't know if Bournemouth away is a good match to try and give players rest, really. I actually think that'll be a lot tougher than most people think. Bournemouth have been a bit of a bogey team in recent years for us as well, so... They have been struggling a bit more recently, but yeah, regardless. Has Semenyo gone yet? No, he's starting today, I believe. All right, here we go. First lap Q1. Oh, boy. Okay, you cannot do flat out turn 1. DRS is available. Why is DRS available? That shouldn't be a thing. Oh my goodness, the understeer there is ridiculous. Horrible understeering, cops. Are the tires overheating then?
Okay, that's P19, P19.
Yeah, rear tires getting quite hot. I don't think this can be instance for long then. I don't think this will be instance for too long. Rear left's at 90 degrees. Into the final chicane we go. Around the final corner here in Silverstone to finish off our first lap of Q1. How's it going to be? P3 isn't too bad, but 1.1 seconds away from Senna. There is a lot of cars on a lap, though, so it might drop even further. Yikes. All right, let's cool the tires down real quick. Let's get some battery back. We'll go for a second lap, but man, rear left got to 91 degrees on one lap there. Need to cool these tires down big time, don't we? Big time. Get on the super softs. Have the engine sounds modded? Yep. In what universe is DRS available? This one, apparently. I don't know why. Alberto goes P1 34.5. Yeah, that first lap wasn't very quick, was it? We got a bit of work to do on this second lap. Even our teammate was a good bit faster than us, so we should be able to find plenty of time. I just have to make sure we keep these tires cool on the out lap. Not even the out lap, to be fair, it's just the cool down lap. We've got plenty of clear air behind us here, so we'll just utilize this. We'll try and squeeze out one more lap in Q1. We've got the fuel for it at least. Who's my favorite driver? Verstappen. Riz is still at 86 and 81%. Tried to keep him cool, but I didn't really go down by much. Just 5 degrees. All right, let's squeeze out one more then. Let's try and get a better lap time down this time around. Much better turn 1 at least. There we go, 5 tenths. Much better first sector. Yeah, rear tire's definitely getting hot. 91 degree on the rear left again already. Jesus. Got the apex a bit better there as well at Cops. Finding plenty of time here. I don't know why DRS is open, but here we are.
Okay,
95 degrees in the rear left tire. Holy moly. Bit wide there from the apex, but still a second up of the Delta. This should be a much improved lap at least. Here we go. Try and get our foot down if we can. Through the final corner, foot planted. 1.2 seconds. 35.0. Still only P5 with that lap. It was a much better lap time, but only a P5 at the end of our second lap. We're ahead of center at least. That's something, but yeah, only 5th spot. Okay. That should do it for now at least. I don't know if we're going to do another lap by the end of Q1. Relief's nice and toasty. It really is. 95 degrees at the end of that lap. But I don't think we can do soft tires yet, though, no? This looks way too greasy for a soft tire. Probably isn't a million miles away, but... Alright, let's head back to the pits. But yeah, the tire wear on the rears are coming up quite a bit as well. 10% on that rear left. So I'm not too sure if we'll really use this, this tire again from this point onwards, but... Softer still on the dry line. I still feel it'd be just too cold on the tire, though. I feel like warming them up to be very, very difficult.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well.
10 minutes till the rain clears up? I don't know if we're going to see a soft tire again. In my career, yesterday, I had 4 safety cars caused by the AI. It must have been nice. We rarely get safety cars in our career. Alright, it's the pits we got. Probably should have tried to practice the pentry a little bit here, but oh well. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. I don't think it's quite time for a dry tire yet. I think we'll have to do an intermediate for the rest of Q1 at least, but... Didn't even know what I said to car is in career mode. I think we've had maybe 2 so far that I can remember at least in this career. Sometimes we'll sometimes get a VSC for mechanical failure if it's raining. If it's not raining and we get mechanical failure, we don't get any VSCs. So it just carries on as normal basically. You just get a yellow flag and that's it. But if it's raining and there's a car that's had a mechanical failure, we'll get a VSC for it. It's kind of strange. Very, very strange. Right, let's have a look at our time, shall we? So we did get a purple first sector there, 29.234. Only 8 thousandths faster than Johansson in the first sector. Middle sector, we are about 4 tenths down on Johansson. And the final sector, we're about 4 tenths down as well. So, yeah. A lot of time to find that middle and final sector there. But it'd be quite tricky to do so on these inters. What's that gap to P16? About 1.7 seconds, roughly. That's not too shabby, is it? It's a pretty good gap. But if the track is getting better, everyone's going to find a lot more time, aren't they, if the track's improving? So, let's get down the time to the last few minutes then. Let's have a look at the situation then. We'll go about there. Okay, I see 2 cars out on track right now. Mansell's one of them. Mansell's... Oh, there are soft tires. They're opting for a soft tire. Are they the only ones out on track? They are. I mean, if no one else is going out for a lap, then there's no point in us going for one, is there? But it is obviously enough for a soft tire right now, apparently. Yeah, no one's going out for another lap. Bro, this AI is so dumb in qualifying sometimes. They are so stupid. None of the bottom 5 are going out for another lap, basically. Well, other than Mansell and Strife, actually. But Patrice, Lafitte, Tambay, all aren't going for another lap. Brundle and Dana are all staying in as well. All right, whatever. Whatever. At least we'll get through to Q2 ourselves. That's the most important thing. So let's let these guys finish their laps real quick and see what they do. Oh, dodgy. Maybe we'll see Mansell go P1 here. Let's see. Goes to the top. Across the line now. And isn't top 10? They didn't improve? Well, that was a waste of time for them going on to, that was a waste of time then going on subs. Didn't even improve anyway. I mean, that's great news for us, though. Nigel Mansell is out in Q1, ladies and gentlemen. That is massive for us. There you go. Wow. Nigel Mansell is knocked out in Q1. Our championship rival is eliminated in the first session here at Silverstone. He's joined by Patrice, Lafitte, Strife, and Tambay in being knocked out in Q1 as well. But that is a big, big win for us with Mansell being knocked out. And unfortunately for him, he will not take part in qualifying any further. Let's have a look at the rest of the order here then as well. So you have Hansen and Alboreto, 2 Ferraris on top. PK and Rosberg in 3rd and 4th. Ourselves in 5th. Senna in 6th. Rene Arnoux in 7th. Our teammate in P8. Dumfries and Prost in the top 10 there as well. Then we've got Alan Jones, Boots and Warwick, Dana and Brundle all through to Q2 as well. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the opening session here in Silverstone. On to Q2 we go. And it won't feature Nigel Mansell. Interesting. I don't know, Mogan. On the track map, it looked like he had a pretty good gap. It looked like he had a very decent gap at the end of his lap there, so I don't know. Right, what's conditions saying right now? Still pretty cloudy. Yeah, I think everyone will be on soft tires. Everyone's on soft tires, but I don't know if it's cloudy enough. I told you. Who are these drivers? I only know Senna here. You don't know Nelson Piquet. You don't know Alan Prost. You don't know... Who else would you not maybe know? Rosberg. Martin Brundle. Co-commentating F1 now. Does look very greasy, doesn't it? I think we might leave it a little bit of time before we do our first lap. It seems just a little bit greasy out there. I'm just going to put this down to 5. Interesting. Okay. If anyone ever says I'm louder than you, they are far mistaken. I tried to warn you. You can't say I didn't give you fair warning. There's a lot of cars heading out now. All right. Let's give it a go. We'll drop this to 3.2. All right. Let's head out on track.
Checks complete. Everyone be aware.
You got 1 to 8 scale set helmet. Really? That's sick. That's awesome. I don't really have any like 1-to-1 helmets or anything. Well, not 1-to-1, but any you know, mini helmets or anything like that. Really. So far so good, Dana. Q1 went well. We're into Q2 now. Convinced to be heard on Dana's stream? Probably. Probably. 1-0 to Bournemouth, is it actually? I did say earlier, they're a bogey team for us. They're a bogey team. Yeah, track doesn't look too bad, actually. It's very grey out here, but the track itself looks okay. I mean, I don't know why we're arresting key players, really, in a game like that, really, but like I say. Can't even say I'm surprised. So you see behind us go here. Are they even on laps? Then they are. Are indeed. Alright, let's create a bit of a gap here to Prost, then we'll head out for our first lap. 28.5 from Nelson Piquet. Right, here we go. Out the final 2 corners we go for our first lap of Q2. Let's see what we can put down here. Soft tyres on the car now, so let's see if we can go onto pace quickly. Brilliant. That's exactly what we need, is a car just sitting on the apex. Lifted a tiny bit on entry into Cops there. Track doesn't feel too bad so far. Didn't get up in the middle.
Down into P14.
Are we gonna get more traffic here? Oh, bruh. I hate that AI sometimes when you're on a quality lap. I mean, a 26.4 is not bad, to be fair. We're 4 tenths below Prost, but we got impeded twice on 1 lap there. Firstly, by Rosberg, who conveniently enough is a teammate of Prost. And then we got held up by one of the Ligiers as well. So, P2 is still not bad, to be fair. Given the two hold-ups, but lost a lot of time from it still. At least it parked on the racing line. It kind of did, really. Because you want to start on the outside into that corner, and he was sitting on that outside, so I had to cut all the way back to the inside. Didn't quite carry the speed I wanted to through that corner. Do you play any games apart from racing? Nothing really at the moment. I was playing a good bit of Ark Raiders before I came to Canada. But since I've been here, I've not really played a lot of games in my own time. The only games I play are when I'm streaming. Tire tip's looking good at least though, so track is definitely suited to soft tires now. Our grades are so good, yeah. I sunk 80 hours into it before I came here. I've not played it since I've been here, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Damn, I still spend the pit lane there. Christian Dano went P4 on that lap. Jeez, okay. Fair play. Fair play. Arsenal scored, have we? At least we bounced back quickly enough. Who scored for us? We have not. Am I being tried? That's good. What up, Hardero? How's it going, mate? All right, let's have a look at Q2 so far. I think that lap might be enough to get us through to Q3, really, but let's have a look. 2.2 seconds to Terry Bootson. Holy moly. That's a big gap. To be fair, I reckon at the start of qualifying, though, the track still wasn't quite optimal, so... Am I sponsored by Mozza? I wish. I wish I was. Wait, so Gabriel's given them a goal and scored for us? He really is the king of Brazil, isn't he? He giveth, he taketh. Still being 4 tenths away from Prost isn't ideal, though, but, okay. So, yeah. I mean, 1.8 seconds to boost. I'm fairly confident with that. We should be through to Q3 there. All right. Let's skip a little bit of time. Is it the R16? No, I have the R9. Is there even an R16? I don't even know if there is an R16, is there? Oh, wow. Lots of drivers here out for a lap here. Okay. R16, R21, R25. Okay, fair. Yeah, I've only got the R9. I probably would only really upgrade to an R12 at most. I don't think you really need anything more than an R12. I think everything after an R12 is just like a little bit overkill from that point, really. All right, we should start the guys heading across their lap to finish up the lap. Pico goes P5. Everyone's finishing across the line here. They got Timo with P5 there as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for Q2 here in Silverstone. So Alan Prost does finish up on top in Q2 here in Silverstone. Alboreto in P2 as well. And then ourselves in P3. Rosberg and our teammate in 4th and 5th. Dan at Piquet, Johansson, Arnoux, and Senna all in that top 10 so far as well. And then leaving us in Q2 will be Alan Jones, Johnny Dumfries in P12, Martin Brundle, Derek Warwick, and Thierry Boutsen all knocked out in Q2 as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the second session. We finished 410s below Alan Prost. I think we could definitely find 410s there. We did get impeded twice in that lap, and that probably cost us about 410s. So hopefully, this should be a pretty good battle for Q3 for pole position. Let's see. Do you know roughly when F126 releases? You mean the DLC? No idea. No idea. We have no info yet.
Here's an update. We've got a leak in the hydraulic system, so it's going to be a few minutes before we can get you back out on track, I'm afraid.
Nice. We did get information on the Creator Series, though. For those wondering when Creator Series is starting up, 17th of January is when the first Creator Series race is. So, what, pretty much 2 weeks exactly until then? No confirmation on teams or anything like that, though, but that's when the new season starts. And, yeah, we'll find out who we're racing for maybe in the next week or two before that first race. But 17th of January is when the Creator Series starts again. Just after your birthday, there you go. That's the birthday present from Creator Series. 2 days before you head back to the UK. It'll probably be the final stream I do in Canada, that one. In exactly 2 weeks. What team do you want to race for? I don't really mind all that much, really. Let's get this fault cleared, shall we? Real quick. There we go. I don't really mind who I race for. It'd be cool to stay with Aston Martin or Red Bull or something like that, but yeah, I'm not overly bothered. We didn't actually get to choose our teams this time, so I wonder if we just kind of get assigned them. But yeah. Kick Sauber. Ideally not a Ferrari-powered car, though, because I hate the sound of the Ferrari engine in this game. Sounds terrible. Right, let's go do our first lap of Q2 on that old soft tyre. Let's see what we can put down.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
When does F125 come out in EA Play? Also have no idea. They usually start doing that in, like, the last few months of the game cycle. But because F125 is going to be the main game until 2027, I don't know if it will come out on EA Play for a while. Well, there's not going to be an official F1 2026 release. There's no 2026 game. It's going to be a DLC inside of F1 25. So I don't know what's going to wind the race F1 26. They're planning something big for F1 27, apparently. They're essentially scrapping F1 26 to focus more on 2027, but we are still going to get a DLC update to 2025. So F1 26 will basically be a DLC for F1 25, but it just won't have a huge amount in it compared to what they're expecting in F1 2027. I don't know what's going to be in F1 27. I have no idea. I don't know if they're planning like an engine update or something like that, but you know, if they're going that far into it, then I'd imagine, you know, there is something big in the works, I would assume. So yeah, if you want to play F1 26, the only way to do so will be basically buying F1 25 and then buying the DLC when it comes out. I think the DLC might come out around late February, early March, that sort of time. But again, that's just that's a prediction more than anything, so Don't take my word for it. All right, here we go. Tires are feeling a bit slippery so far. Tires are okay. Have you ever tried modding F125? You think this is all, everything you're seeing right now is base game? You think this is all vanilla? The engine sounds, the liveries, the names? The metal stuff felt pretty good, but it wasn't purple. Oh, man. Got a huge amount of understeer there at the top of the hill. Now we've got the final few corners. How's it going to be for our first lap of Q3? 25.9 P4, and it's 35 thousandths away from Johansson in its second place. I don't know who's on P1 right now. Probably one of the McLarens, but that first lap only enough for fourth spot so far. However, it was on an older soft tire, so maybe on a fresh one, we could try and find some more time. Why's that brake bias at 50%? That's 53. Yeah, 11% that rear left side, so we got plenty of time to find on a fresh set, I think. What up, Beth? How's it going? Yeah, so with the DLC they're planning for this game, essentially it's still going to have a 2026 season. It will have the updated cars, updated liveries, updated teams, all that sort of stuff. The only thing they didn't confirm was there was no confirmation on Madrid. So I don't know if we'll get Madrid in the DLC or not. We will get everything else by the seams of it, just I don't know if we'll get a new track or not. I guess I'll have to wait and see. Can you make a tutorial on how to mod F125? There are plenty on YouTube. Where do you have your wheelbase and wheel? Right in front of me. I don't... Am I misinterpreting that question? What do you mean? Yeah, the regulation part of the ERS system is going to be a little bit interesting, I think. Especially the DRS system as well, essentially, too, so... What engine am I using? The original V6s. Oh, yeah, I have it on a rig. I have it on my FGT. What do you get if you win Creator Series? Pride. And bragging rights. Kind of excited and nervous about the new regulations. I think that's, like, fair feelings to have, really. They're not calling it MUM anymore, though. They ain't calling it MOM. They're calling it ROB. They're calling it Recharge, Overtake, and Boosts. That's what the new name for it is, the new abbreviation. Yeah, I mean, those are understandable feelings to have about the new regs, to be honest with you. No one really knows what's going to happen going into it. Is the racing actually going to be better? Is it going to be worse? Are we actually going to have, you know, different people challenging for the titles and stuff like that? You know, there's a lot of things we're keen to see on. All I care about is just better racing. That's all I want. I just want better racing. I want cars to be able to follow closely and actually be able to overtake each other rather than be sitting in a DRS dirty air train.
All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out to the track.
F126 overview. Commentator's going to say Max is on the ROB, on the Rob. Yeah, he is. Can you get the United States team as a DLC? No. Everything you're seeing is mods. All mods. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. It's time for our final qualifying session here in Silverstone. Final qualifying session, final qualifying lap to go with it as well. We've got 2 minutes on the clock remaining. Let's make sure we get these tires into a good temperature range. And that'll be time for our final lap. And hopefully we can try and challenge for that pole position. I didn't actually see what the P1 lap time was. Let's have a quick look, actually. It was Alan Prost who did a 25.6. So that's our target, a 25.6. We did a 25.9 on our last lap. So we need to try and find 3/10 on this lap if we want to try and attack Prost for that pole position. Do you recommend overtake.gg for F125 mods? Yes. That's where I get all my mods from. Yeah, 25.6 is quick. Very, very quick. We weren't too far back on the 2 Ferraris, I think. So I think we could definitely try and push for the front row at least. I believe we're less than a 10th away from Johansson in P2. So we should be able to do that. As long as we don't make any mistakes or anything like that. But maybe Senna or Rosberg will also come up clutch for the lap here as well. Pole position could really go to anyone. Although process the margin, anyone can find that time. Okay, tire temp's looking good. Mid-70s all round. That should be perfect, I think. Lovely. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our final qualifying lap of the day here in Silverstone. Round the final 2 corners we go as we cross the line to start our final lap. Here we go. Lock in, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in. Little bit of time in the first sector, not a huge amount. Better than nothing, though. Still purple. Three-tenths in that one corner, damn. Come on, 3/10 on the board right now. Let's keep pushing. I don't know if this will be enough for a pole position right now. Oh, that was wide! Finding time this final chicane, though. Car getting a little bit loose. We find 6/10 at the end. Where's it going to be? 25.4.
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
Pole position, baby. We do it. Right on the death. Here in Silverstone, we're on pole. Here in Great Britain. And how much by? Almost 2/10 to Keke Rosberg. I didn't think that lap was going to be enough, I'll be honest. I did not think that lap was going to be enough for us to take pole position here in Silverstone. But we do it right at the end by almost 2/10 to Keke Rosberg in the McLaren. Prost and Johansson on the second row together there as well. Alboreto and Senna on the third row. Piquet and Berger on the fourth. And then Dana and Arnoux on the fifth and final row of Q3 there as well. We will start on pole position, ladies and gentlemen, for our personal home Grand Prix. Not Barry's home Grand Prix, but for our home Grand Prix at least. But we would take that any day of the week. I mean, it's even better that we're on pole position and our championship rival is in P18. That's really good. But obviously, we've still got, what, 52 laps or so to get through here. And anything can happen. But pole position for... How many times have we got pole this season, chat? We've got a good few, haven't we? I made that 5, maybe 6 times. We've got pole position. Starting to get used to this a little bit. I like to see Laguna say, because the track and also the Nürburgring. F1 cars around Nürburgring, they wouldn't make it past 10 corners. We wouldn't even complete a damn quarter of the track. After Austria, we're going to be P19. Yeah, we're going to make sure we don't do it in Austria. We did do very well in Austria, but, well, in the end we didn't, but we were doing well until we weren't. Is it online? No, this is career modes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. It is time for the British Grand Prix, where we will start on pole position here in Silverstone. And we score a pole position over our rival, who starts in P18. He had an awful qualifying in Q1 and starts from the basically the last row, essentially, isn't it, being P18? It's not a good position at all to start in for Nigel Mansell, but this could give us a big grip of the championship lead if we win today's Grand Prix and Mansell can't recover from that 18th spot. But you can see how many podiums he's got this season. I'm sure he'll find a way to get through the grid, and I'm sure strategy-wise he'll find something as well to try and get him back into at least the top 5. So I wouldn't count him out just yet, but we have a big advantage going into this Grand Prix, and hopefully we can keep it that way. Only 7 points right now separate ourselves and Nigel Mansell heading into Silverstone. Will that stay the case? Will it increase? Will it decrease after this race? We will find out very, very soon. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get ourselves ready for the British Grand Prix. 52 laps of racing is what we're going to deal with today. This is the weather forecast for the race. No rain expected for the race, with a little bit of rain at the start of qualifying, but it's going to be dry ever since then, and it's staying that way for the Grand Prix as well. While the race loads up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now's your chance to do so, and then we'll return for 52 laps of racing action here in Silverstone in a few moments' time.
Welcome to not only the home of British motorsport, but also the birthplace of the Formula One World Championship. It's race day here at Silverstone, a classic on the calendar, and it's time for the British Grand Prix. Straddling the border of Northamptonshire and Buckinghamshire, the 18 corners of Silverstone Circuit form the 3.6-mile beating heart of Formula One. It's been reinvented over the years, with Turn 1 now the fast right-hander of Abbey, but the magic of racing is as strong here as it's ever been. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Wang lines up on pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Tsunoda, Sainz, Hulkenberg, and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Antonelli, Pierre Gasly, and Lawson, Bortoletto, Hadjar, Lance Stroll, and Max Verstappen. Colapinto and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track. And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I love being here at Silverstone. I know you do too, mainly because we get to sleep in our own houses for a week. But what do the drivers enjoy most about this track?
Well, Silverstone's such a challenging circuit, Crofty, more so for the car than the driver, because these high-speed corners at Silverstone really test this modern-day F1 machinery to its maximum. We don't get that many times throughout the calendar. I can only think of Suzuka and Spa, maybe Qatar as well, with that high-energy cornering that you get here at Silverstone. So the drivers love throwing the car around through corners like Copse, Maggots and Beckett's, for example, and it's really influential for your lap time as well.
Okay, as you know,
All right.
it's the team's home race, which means it's extra important for everybody in this team. They've got friends here, they've got family here, they're all in the grandstands watching, so let's go and put on a good show for them.
It is the team's home Grand Prix, to be fair. I didn't think about that, actually. Kind of forgot it was Benetton's home GP as well. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Time for the British GP. Did you wash your hands? Always. I'm a hygienic person. Soft, medium, hard. Is it Benetton Italian? I believe they're British, but was owned by, or it did have like, there was some shares from Italy, I believe, or something like that. Let me double check. I believe it's like a British-Italian thing. I think they're primarily British, but did have like Italian investors and stuff like that. Benetton F1. Oh, I just put Benetton Rugby. That is not what I wanted. Benetton F1. Yeah, they were Italian owned, but they were based in the United Kingdom. Okay, so apparently they had a British license from 1986 to 1995, and then an Italian license from 1996 to 2001. But I believe they were, based in England the entire time. So we could say both of them their home GPs. How about that? Did I sing Happy Birthday twice? I did not. Right, so let's have a look at some strategies then, shall we? It likes that soft tire for the start, doesn't it? Don't think I particularly agree, though. Soft tire at the start sounds like they would die pretty damn quickly. Let's have a look at a one-stop first of all. And then let's put that to something like this, maybe. How does that look? Chat, what do you reckon? One stop or two stop? What do you guys reckon? You reckon one? What's everyone else starting on here real quick, actually? There's a lot of people starting soft tires. Wow, okay. So, most people in the top 10 are starting on mediums, but everyone outside the top 10 is on a soft tire. So, if they're starting soft tires, they're definitely doing a two-stop, aren't they? 100% doing a two-stop. What's the wear? Probably like 2 or 3% per lap on the mediums, maybe. Difficult to really say, but I mean, starting on the medium tire, we can kind of do what we want from there, really, can't we? We can either do a one-stop or a two-stop. If we want a one-stop, we need to get to lap 24. If we want a two-stop, we just got to get to 16. Then we can do 18 each on the hard tires. So, starting on the medium tire does give us plenty of opportunities to do other things, essentially, doesn't it? If you have that sub, you should be playing iRacing, bro, not F125. Luckily, it's my sub and not yours then, isn't it? I can do whatever I want. Long pit lane trying to extend to a one-stop. That's what I'm thinking. Because a pit stop here is like, what, 32 seconds? Something like that? Let's see. Does it say on here, actually, what might be? The pit stop time loss here is usually very long. A bit like Imola in that sense as well. Pit stop time loss 25 seconds. Is that right? 25 seconds? That sounds way too little. It doesn't account for pit entry or exit? Maybe not. But the pit entry's not too shabby, really. Pit exit's a little awkward, but... I said we just start on the medium tires, chat, and just see how it goes, I'd say. If we find the tire we're struggling, we could do a two-stop. If we find the tire we're okay, we could do a one-stop. I'd say that would be the plan. But yeah, the 25 seconds is definitely something. This track is pretty brutal on fuel, isn't it, as well? Yeah, it is. Let's go 1.5 over like always. That should be good. All right. So if we want a one-stop, 16, 18, 18. If we want to... If we want a one-stop, 24, 28. If we want a two-stop, 16, 18, 18. That would be the plans for medium and hard tires. Right. That'll do for that. I think the prediction here, chat, is pretty simple, really, isn't it? Do we win the British Grand Prix? I think we've got to try and go for it, right? I think we've got to try and go for it. We're in a great position. We've got pole position. Let's see if we can try and hang on to it as well, shall we? I'll do 2-stop on start on softs. I'm a little scared about the soft tire wear. That's the issue. In qualifying, there was on like 5 or 6% after one lap. I was a huge fan of the soft tires, so... Yeah, you want to go for the win? Cool. Simple enough then, isn't it? It's easy starting on pole position. You know what to go for. All right. That'll do it then. Right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get ourselves ready and underway for some racing action here in Silverstone. We start this one on pole position. I think, like I say, it's like a 5th or 6th pole position so far this season. We've got a good few poles this season. This is another one to add to the tally. But we do get the best in the house down towards turn 1. And hopefully in those opening corners, we can try and keep it as well. And this is a strategy. We are looking to try and keep that pole position from start to finish. We are looking at a medium, hard. 16 on the mediums, 18 on the hards. Or if tire wear isn't too shabby, maybe we could try and sneak a 1-stop and do 24 on the mediums and 28 on the hard tires. It'll be a race all down to the tire wear. The tire will decide what we do for today's strategy. And there'll be one of those two. And obviously, who knows? Maybe we'll get a set cars and stuff like that, and that'll always play into it. But those are strategies that we've got set for the time being. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will be, can we win the British Grand Prix? This is a great position for our championship position as well. Only ran out of breath there. We start pole position. Our championship rival starts P18, which is great for us, and hopefully it will stay that way. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 52 laps of racing action here in Silverstone. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Can we win the British Grand Prix? We start on pole position for the British GP. Get your predictions up right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Silverstone. We're here for 52 laps of racing here in Great Britain. It's going to be a very tricky race, this one, but we do start on pole position, which is already part of the job done. But in Silverstone, there are plenty of overtaking spots and plenty of DRS around here as well to keep our eyes on. So P1 is where we start. Let's see if we can hold it down towards turn 1. We've got Alan Prost in P3. Starting on soft tires, and imagine he'll try and get a good launch and maybe will attack us early on as well. But our championship rival does start in P18, which is great for us.
The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed.
Happy belated birthday, Jen. Hope you've got a good, mate. Oh, had a good one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Silverstone. Lights out, away we go. Fairly quick drop of the lights. That's not too bad off the line. Alan Prost gets a great start, which is exactly what we sort of expected. He tries to go around the outside of turn 1, gets the inside of turn 2. We're on the inside in turn 3, though. Can we brake late? Yes, we can. He tries to switch back through turn 3 as well, but we defend it very nicely. And we'll hold the lead out of turn 4. And through the Wellington strip we go for the first time. The gap only 3/10 between ourselves and Prost, but for the opening sector at least, we do hold on to the lead of this race. Great start from Prost though, but our start was enough to just keep him at bay And we hold on to the lead for the time being. Those soft tyres looking very quick so far, though. And I'd expect them to try and attack us plenty more in the opening few laps. I don't think the soft tyres will be too hot for too long. I think after the first 5 laps, I'd imagine they'll start struggling, but who knows? Through the S as we go. He's staying close, isn't he? He's not giving us an inch right now. He's staying right in our heels as we head up towards the hangar straight for the first time. And yeah, we've got the speed here. Just keep him at bay. Our straight line speed should be pretty good, so hopefully it stays that way. Was the British GP held at Brands Hatch in 1986? Yeah, I think so. There was a few different British GPs. There was Donington, there was Brands Hatch, there was Silverstone, of course. We had a few different tracks for Great Britain.
DRS is now available.
33.5 for ourselves to start off with, but obviously we'll hold the lead lap. Let's try and recharge a little bit of battery here as well. Soft tyre still looking pretty quick on Proskar, isn't it? He'll get his first bit of DRS down towards the Wellington Straight. Can we try and keep him at bay? He's getting closer, and can't find his way through just yet. We'll hold on for the time being, but he's going to stay hot in our heels for quite a while, I would assume. Maybe down there, out of Magus and Beckers, he might have a chance to get by us there, but at the moment we're holding our own. But how long can we hold our own for? Through Copse we go. Bit of understeer there. That wasn't very useful. He's really close to us here. I think he might pass us. I don't want to waste battery in defending, though, really. Obviously, I'd like to hold the lead, but I don't want to waste my battery in doing so. He was faster than Max and Beckers. That soft tyre looks very quick right now. Up towards the top of the hill we go. Here he comes. Too far back, though. Our top line speed is very good. We have some really, really good top-line speeds. And we will hold on to the lead for the rest of lap 2 at least. And on to lap 3 we go. Ooh, bit of a slide. I'm at my girlfriend's, I'm indeed. What game mode is this? Career modes. 30.6 for Alan Prost. We did a 30.6 as well, so very close for the two of us. I think he lifted through turn 1 there. Through 3 and 4 we go. Can we try and get the exit here? Let's see. It's not too bad. There is a long train behind us, though, isn't it? I think all the cars at the moment are on the same train, so I don't know if our championship rival, Nigel Mansell, has made up any ground yet. If you guys can see, let me know. I'd assume he would have, but who knows. Down the old pit straight once more. I'm very worried about this battery, I'm not going to lie. We are going through it a bit too quickly for my liking. Nice deco. Out we go. On to the hangar straight. I have barely any battery left already. This is not good. I'm going to try and fight some battery back here. Is he still P18, is he? Okay. That's not too bad. I don't mind him being P18. Oh my god. On to lap 4 we go. We're still in the lead right now, but those guys behind are very quick. The two McLarens look really fast right now. I think they're going to be our biggest threat for the entire race, really, aren't they? Hopefully that soft tyre at some point will start degrading, but at the moment they're both really quick. Soft or hard tyre. And we go out of turn 4, through 5, down the Wellington Straight once more. Have we got the gap to hold him off? It's getting closer, and we still just about hold on. We are hanging on by the skin of our teeth right now, chat. I don't think it'll be long till he gets by us. Oh my god. How are the rear tires sliding already, man? 107 degrees, that'll probably do it. 107 on the rear left. That would definitely do it. Got to be really careful on the rear tires then. Battery's still tight. We're terrible kick, are you kidding me? Is it Silverstone? It is indeed. Maybe a two-stopper for starting already? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of more leaning towards. 12% on that rear left already in 4 laps is not great, is it? That is about 3% per lap, roughly, so... I mean, broke away from the DRS of Johansson at least. That's something. So the top 3 are all in their own fight at the moment. The rest of the pack is starting to split up a little bit as well. Took a few laps for it to happen, but we are starting to see the pack opening up a little bit. Maybe Johansson did just nick some DRS, I'm not too sure. Got a good exit though. Thank you, Fancy. Appreciate it, mate. Come on. Top 3 all still grouped together. Yeah, I'm struggling. The car is not feeling too good at the moment on this high fuel. It'll probably get better as the race goes on, but early on right now, this is tricky. And I've got no battery here as well. Am I cooked? Am I cooked? We are not cooked, we're good. We are not cooked this time around at least. Into final chicanes we go. Can't shake him off right now, these McLarens are quick. These Macas have got some pace. Oh, good, cheers, Fancy. Happy New Year to you as well. Anniversary already? Yeah, mine and Data's 3rd anniversary. We're going to a local Italian restaurant tonight to celebrate. Alboretto's passed your hands for P4 there as well. Trying to open up the gap a little bit now as we head down Wellington straight once more. We're holding our own. Thank you, Jaden. We're holding our own in P1 right now, but these guys are not getting distracted, are they? They are desperate to get into this top spot. I'm doing everything I can, but this battery might not agree with me. This battery is really, really low, but I just can't afford to recharge at the moment, because if I recharge, they'll just blitz by me. Bit of a slide out of Beckett's there, and I think I might... Oh, I'm in trouble here. I'm definitely in trouble here. Here comes Alan Prost to the inside as we... Oh, the outside, sorry. As we head up towards the end of the hangar straight. Can we clean up the inside? We're still there. He just gives us space. And Alan Prost takes the lead. Here in Silverstone, we're down to 2nd place after lap 6. Felt like it was going to happen eventually, and sure enough it has. Gotta stay in it though. Johansson's had to catch back up a little bit as well, because that battle kept it flat through turn 1. Annoyingly, we're in the dirty air now, so this might kick us back a little bit. We'll try and stay as close as we can though. When will their softs go off? I have no idea. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. Catching up big time down the Wellington straight. There's so much caught up to Alan Prost. Seems like it's a bit quick at the corners. And we've got some good straight line speed, so should be a good contest, this. Honestly, Italian food is great. I love Italian food. Love me some Italian cuisine. I'm not a very picky eater, though. I like most foods. I'm not too fussy. Yeah, lost a bit of time there going into Max and Beckett's. But look at that time coming back against us in the straights, though. We get so much time in the straight. But in the corner, it just opens up a bit more. They're definitely running a little bit more error than me, aren't they? We're running slightly lower downforce at the moment. Gap to the Ferraris and Chris. So Prost a little bit of mistake out of the second to last corner. 31.3 that time around for ourselves. Still managed to keep it flat in turn 1, though. Even though we're lower on downforce, we can still keep it flat in turn 1. Cross tires are falling apart, you reckon? Maybe. Our tires are at 23%, and that's on the medium tire. Imagine what the soft tires are on right now. However, it is AI, so who knows? Who really knows? Okay, starting a little bit again. Rosberg's still clinging on as well, isn't he? I think my favorite cuisine is probably Indian. I love Indian foods. Second favorite probably is Italian, though, to be fair. They get everything right in Italy. It's not much for contests. Come on. Struggled a little bit at the top of the hill there. Still getting that dirty air of Alan Prost's. You can't choose favorite cuisine. I mean, I've definitely got more into Mexican food recently as well. Dana has kind of like shown me the way a bit more in Mexican food, and I've always liked Mexican food, but even more so when it's like more authentic. Favorite cuisine is Spanish, then Italian, then Indian. Japanese cuisine didn't try out. I don't mind Japanese cuisine. It's all right. I have to be in like a particular mood for it, though. Where am I from? I'm from England.
Okay, mate. Piastri's behind you now. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy.
I'll do my best. Stay ahead of Rosberg until lap 17. We will do everything we can. As long as stay in DRS and Prost, we should be all right to do so. Oh, speaking of Greece, Greek food is pretty good, to be fair. Greek food is pretty damn good. I haven't been to Greece yet, but I want to. Still sit within that 1 second of Prost at the moment. To be fair, we might actually end up pitting by lap 17 anyway, so... Is Mansell making any progress yet, chat? Anyone able to see where Mansell is? Surely he's not P18 anymore, right? Surely he's gone up the grid a little bit now. I'd be shocked if he was still stuck behind those guys. No, I don't want to use the soft tires. The current plan is a medium hard. I don't think we'll use a soft tire. I feel like Mansell's in the top 10. I think the colour you're seeing is Nelson Piquet. I don't think it's Mansell. I think Mansell is still somewhere down in that bottom group, but I can't quite see exactly where. Who's my favourite team on the grids? Aston Martin's my favourite. I am actually really struggling to keep up with Prost here. Prost doing a very good job on this soft tyre. Stroll WDC in 2026? Who knows? Who knows what Nui's going to cook in 2026? I love how I'm saying in 2026 as if we're not in 2026 already. I've not quite gotten used to that. I remember being in school. Anytime there was a brand new year, I would still write the old year. I left school in 2016, but at the turn of the year, I was still writing 2015 in my book. It took me ages to wrap my head around it being a new year. Oops. Did you, Jaden? Nice, man. Those Lego kits look really cool. What strategy are we going for? Medium hard. Hard is our strat right now. I mean, we could try and do a one-stop, but I think with that tire on the rear left being at 32% is not great, right? If we wanted to one-stop, we need to get to lap 24. And not even being lap 12 and 32% is not good, so... I think, unfortunately, we are going to try and pull off a two-stop here. But I think most others are probably doing that anyway. Man, look at my understeer through Max and Beckett's. Jesus. Right, trying to pressure hit. Rosberg was close. Thankfully, that DRS saved us. It is wild to think that 2016 was 10 years ago.
No need to worry about the time.
It is very crazy to think about.
Looking good.
For me, 2016 feels like it was a couple years ago. It's wild how time is flying, huh? 2020 version 6, exactly. The latest updates have sucked, though, Werbiest. I don't like these new updates. Where's Mansell? I have no idea. I think he's still in that back room somewhere. Mansell looks like it may be P17, P16 now. Okay. I'm actually surprised he's stuck in that train then. I thought he'd be getting through him all right, but... Nice. Why double hard? Use soft on third stint. The softs will be terrible here. They will degrade so quickly. The AI will be fine. Oh my god, what is that, man? The AI are fine on soft tires because they're AI, but for us, they would not die. Sorry, they would die, I should say. Like, look how much I'm sliding the medium tire already. We'll get the exact same thing on the soft tire. Probably worse, in fact. I actually almost lost DRS across there, so I need to lock in real quick. Those inside curbs have caused me some problems now as well, so... be very careful on some of these inside curbs. Don't want to lose out on the rear tires. 1-1 in our first game? Yeah, I hope we're not playing well either. We're opening that gap to the Ferraris a bit more, at least. 3 seconds the gap to Alboreto now, so that's still good. Looking pretty good to get a podium here, at least, but obviously want to try and contest the win, don't we? But Prost is doing really well on that soft tire, and I cannot do the same. I'm on a medium tire right now, and I can barely stay with him. Seems that soft tire is just not going to die, is it? You finished high school 6 years ago? Yep. Almost 10 years for me. I'm getting old, man. I am becoming unk. Not Zev. Still just about kept DRS. Is tire playing Project Zomboid? I couldn't get into that game. I tried, but I couldn't get into it. How's Canada been? So far, so good. Very cold. Very snowy.
We're approaching the pit.
Am I any good at this game on an Xbox controller? No idea. I don't have an Xbox anymore. Do you reckon Prost doing soft, hard, soft? I have absolutely no idea what Prost is doing. I'd imagine he took a two-stop, but I don't know what the strategy will be. Maybe a soft, medium, hards. Driver in front.
Lando's ahead of you now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 0.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 13 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. Two stops remaining. Time last
I'm not surprised doing a two-stop, but...
All right, you're falling back by 1/10.
I don't know what the next 2 tires are going to be. I would assume a hard, medium, hard, something like that. But then again, he's doing very good on these soft tires, so who knows? Lando Prost, exactly. Alan Norris. I've lost DRS, haven't I? Oh, no, I just about kept it. Bro, I can't shake these guys off right now, chat. Do you guys reckon we stick to the two-stop then, yeah? Stay with the two-stop. 43% on that left side. Good lords. I'm struggling to stay with this McLaren, man. Man, that was so quick. So quick. Got a two-stop? Okay. If we tried to one-stop, we'd have to put on lap 24. But the tires will be like at least 65, 70%. When we get to that point, I just don't think it's worth carrying them that long, really, is there? Maybe we could have done a medium, hard, medium, but obviously we don't have a second medium tire, so... It is what it is. Who knows, we'll get a safety car or something like that at some point as well. Unlikely, but not impossible. Moa, Rami, and Sarah, I think the follows on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Hope you guys doing good. Appreciate the follows. I'm doing everything I can to stay within that 1 second right now. It's a struggle, but I'm doing what I can. I'm literally just about creeping into it. When I finish in Spain, P7. Spain was unfortunately a bit of a disaster. We recovered to the points, but yeah, that race was horrendous. Do I watch darts? No. A lot of people in our community do, though, so I hear a lot about it. Oh, man. 21.6. All right, chat. Should we initiate it? Should we initiate the two-stop this lap? I feel weird peeing before a soft tire, but he's obviously doing a great job on them. Wait until you fully drop out of DRS. I'd rather not risk that, to be honest, though. If I risk that happening, we risk losing P2 on track, and that's the last thing we want right now. Box for undercut, yeah. Yeah, you guys pretty happy to box? Okay. Let's do it then. In this lap, we'll get a hard tire on. We'll try and push early. See if we can try and get an undercut on Alan Prost and get that advantage over Rosberg as well. Too much inside curb. When we come out right now, I would like to think in front of that Lotus. Or around where that Lotus is. Rejoin says P9, so I think that's about right. Oh man, these tires are done. They are not turning anymore. Oh, Prost is pitting as well. Wonderful.
Okay, mate. We didn't
of course he
there,
is. Of course he is.
Down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race.
All right, let's see how long this pit is. It's 110 AI. 108. I was meant to 110, but to be fair, 108's actually been pretty competitive so far. 2.3, nice. Prost has gone for another soft tire. Okay, yeah, look at this. 33. Nearly 34 seconds in the pits.
The white line on the exit will receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto
well, I think Prost might win this race then, because there is no way. And I've got traffic as well. Wonderful. I come out right behind René Arnoux. I think it's safe to say that Prost is going to win this race. There is no way he's doing a second soft tire. I can't believe it. We should beam past René Arnoux here. Ooh. A late move. Oh, he's still moving. All right. Okay, relax, buddy. Relax. I ain't your battle. You're not mine either. I'd go soft scale doing 17. Yeah, I guess so. So, that'll take him to lap 34 then, won't it? And that'll be 18 laps to go. Do you reckon he does a medium to the end? Do you reckon he does mediums to the end? Has Declan Rice scored? Huge. Yeah, I don't know how it's doing another softs.
Carlos is in for his stop now.
He's going to pull away from me here, though. There's no way I'm catching him. Our teammate's in. Rosberg stayed out, interestingly enough. What if he's trying a one-stop? What about after this hard, you go for softs? Do you guys think it's worth it?
ERS is low. ERS
I'm
is
really
low.
worried about the soft
Consider
tyres, though.
changing mode on your MFD, or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
Odegaard assist as well. Nice, bro. Odegaard's cooking lately. Why aren't you watching the Arsenal game today? You're looking at the reason why. Because I'm doing this. How's the box finish? Nice.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just
Yeah,
focus on
3.3 to
driving.
Prost already. I honestly think he's going to win this race, chat. I was staying with him in that DRS the entire time, but there's no way I can try and stay with him here.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 3.6 seconds.
Is that Ayrton Senna or Bruno? Ayrton. This is a little bit before Bruno's time, this mod's. Try and catch him the last hit, maybe. Yeah, possibly. I just got to try and keep that gap as minimal as possible on this stint, but I feel like it's going to be so difficult to do. 29.7 for Prost, 30.0 for us. 3 tenths isn't that big, to be fair, is it? 3 tenths isn't that bad. We're back into P2 here. Rosberg has gone for another medium tyre. Okay, so he is 2 stopping then. What's that gap to Rosberg? 3 seconds as well? Okay. He's got Alboreto to keep him company too, so that's not bad.
Leading our teammate by 12.2 seconds.
I'll try and keep that gap to Rosberg as open as possible, but a bit of luck with Alboreto getting involved here would be nice. Come on. 3.3 to Prost. That, tell you what, that gap is staying at a relative level, isn't it? Has Prost pit? Yep. Prost has gone for a second soft tyre. I lose a lot of time in Beckett's. When's the next Creator Series? 17th of January is when it starts again. .6 for Alan Prost. 29 for ourselves, okay. We're 3 tenths slower a lap against Prost. That's not bad, but he's not soft and we're on a hard, right? That's not a bad time deficit at the moment. 17th of Saturday, right? Yep. I go home on the 19th, so it's 2 days before I leave for back to the UK. Gap to Rosberg still 3.3 as well. Need Alboreto to try and get involved a bit more than if we can. That'd be great. Ever been to Silverstone in real life? Not for F1. I've been for other motorsporting events, but not for F1.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried. Just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any
Mark,
problems.
with the trauma you have given me in the last few races, that is the last thing I need to hear, buddy. That is very much the last thing I want to hear. This guy has traumatized me. I'd assume no community trust in the 18th? No. No, there'll be a week break. And then, we'll be back again for the week after. 25th, I think that'll be right. 4 seconds of Prosts. 30.0 that time, a little bit slower. Why'd you wear gloves? Do the command gloves in the Twitch chat. I'll give you all the info. .4 to Rosberg. I think he might have had a battle with Alboreto at some point. That gap has increased, isn't it? Come on. Next radio match should say we have an engine issue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Pep was set to 1 that time. The gap against Prost come down to 3.4 there as well. Must have been a really nice first sector, I guess. What's the middle saying? I'm a little bit tight on battery, but green the middle, okay. This has been a strong lap then. 4.7 to Rosberg as well is great. Any ideas what Mansell is, chat? Anyone know where Mansell might be? 29.6, fast lap of the race.
Well done.
Let's go, chat.
You're pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff. Okay, mate. Right, we've got some
33.7 is enough.
So let's make best use of it and make the next
P15,
lap
I guess.
you got this.
He is struggling, huh? Mansell is struggling big time. What's up, noob? Gap's increased to Rosberg again. 5.1 now. Yeah, the pace this hard tire has actually been pretty solid so far, hasn't it? A little bit tricky the first couple out, so I got my temperature, but now they're in a good range. They're actually doing quite well. Don't know if it will stay that way. Your plane just touched down. Oh, well, there you go. Bro just landed. His first thought is, I'm going to watch that guy bounce. I love that. I love that. What up, K-Gray? Happy New Year, mate. That was quite slow on the top of the hill there. Rosberg and Alboreto fighting. .0 that time.
You hit that target.
I mean, that objective was quite easy, to be honest, but when I watch anything else, love that noob. That's commitment right there. W commitment. How many laps are you doing on the hards? Well, it depends what we want to do for the final stint. We're kind of like briefly discussing what tire we want to do at the end. We don't have a medium tire left. We only have a soft and a hard. So do we hold out long enough to go softs, or do we finish on the hard tire? A different hard tire, I should say. Once we have an answer to that question, we can get a rough idea on how long we want to go on these hards. Mansell's close to P12, is he? Okay, he's making some moves then. As I said, we don't have a medium tire. We've already used that medium, so we can't use another one. If we're going soft, need 10 to 12 laps. So basically, nearly another 20 laps then. That's what I'm hearing. I've gone from snow can to rain Canada. Yeah, it was snowing even more this morning, dude. You probably saw it. How long is a flight from here to Vancouver? Probably like 5 hours, 6 hours? Big old country, Canada. Prost has pulled away a bit more, hasn't he? 4 would be my guess. I think it was 4 hours when we went to Calgary. 5.5 day, but usually 5. Okay. About what I expected then. You said you're gonna do lobbies, right? Yes. Yeah, once this race is done, chat, we're not gonna do 2 Grand Prix today, but after this race, we are gonna do some open lobbies. If you guys want to enjoy, you're more than welcome to. Skadoon and EMC, thank you for watching Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. They'll just be fun lobbies, nothing competitive, obviously. Not like a community race tomorrow. Open lobbies on our work day, that's new. Saturday's a work day. Has the track been announced for community race? Yeah. Check the stand-up channel. Next week's announced as well. 30.1. Aberranta's up into P3 here as well. I'd assume he will keep a distance to Rosberg. Maybe not though, who knows? Do it, noob. Do it.
Okay, no issues with tyre.
And the lobbies please with the Battle Royale? Maybe, we'll see. We will see. Tire percentage, right now they are on 16% on the rear left, 8 on the front left as well. So front left is actually the tire struggling the most now, but we've been on these tires for 9 laps, I think. So that's not too bad, is it? Worrying about the rate we expected them to. How old are the softs in front? Same as ours. Prospect on lap 16 as well. If we went at the same time as Prost, that'd be beneficial for you. You'd think so. In the long run. That was wide, that. In the long run, you'd imagine so. Mansell's P11, is he? Yeah, he's working down the gaps, isn't he? Finally found some pace.
Gap to your teammate behind, 16.2 seconds.
Gap is coming down against Prost now, isn't it? 4.3. How much force event do you have? This is an R9, so 9 Newton meters. .1 the gap. Closing it up, chat. Really good first sector there, I think. Rosberg's down to P5 now as well. He was challenging for the win at one point. Now he's 12 seconds, 13 seconds roughly away from Prost. His race is significantly dropped off, isn't it? His hard tires have actually been pretty good. That was a lot of understeer there, though, as I say that. It's not ideal. Total HP. Yeah, made a couple of little mistakes towards in that lap, but overall we gained on Prost. What's his lap times right now? Let's see. Driver in front.
Norris just ahead, push for the position, and the time last lap, 1:30.2. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 4.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres.
What's the lap time?
They've got one more stop. We're gaining by around 0.2 per lap. Keep going.
Did I miss his lap time? What did he say lap time was, chat? I might have missed what he said for the lap time. 30.2, was it? Okay. Couple tenths a lap so far is not bad, actually. Don't mind that. 30.2 is not bad. Not bad at all. We can work with it. Definitely feels like those soft tyres have been through the best stage so far, haven't they? Hopefully it's our time to start putting that time back down now. Can you use two mods at once so you could use a V12 and a V10 at the same time? No. The files that they mod would end up overwriting each other. Yellow flag's behind. Is it Rosberg? Yeah, Rosberg's out. Well, his race got even worse then. It went from good to bad to even worse. Either he's got a puncture or an engine issue. Probably an engine issue. Wait. It's still going. Wait, has he got a puncture? I think he got a puncture. Yeah, he's still going. I think he got a puncture. He's still in the race, but we'll drop a lot of positions then. I'd assume he'll go hard tires to the end then, I guess. Jen was watching Yokerez. Oh boy. I'm actually surprised Jesus didn't start, to be honest. After his game against Villa, I thought he'd start. No worries, Noob. At least you'll be in for the community race tomorrow, right? Lost a little bit of time to Prost here. Could you extend your hard tires to 40 something, then golden softs for finals tin? That's kind of what we were discussing, whether it'd be worth it or not. There is the option to maybe do that. But is it the way to win the race? Wow, okay, noob.
The car ahead
Okay.
starting to create a gap. They're just starting to pull away from
That was
us
late,
now.
Alphonse, I'm afraid. I'm an honest man, that was late. I'm an honest man. Oh, Thomas. 3-1. Nice. Who scored? Hopefully that'll be game, set, match there, but... Declan Rice again. Okay. Thank God he's back, huh? Root coming with a tier 1 sub for 28 months as well. Thank much, Root, for the 28, my man. Ladies and gentlemen, guests, it's been Chad. Welcome, Root, into Vince Fam at 4 at 28. Appreciate it, buddy. Who do I support in F1? Driver-wise, Verstappen. Prost is pulling away again. And he's starting to pull away again. $28 months is long. Factually speaking, it is quite long. Over 2 years. I need to bring that gap back down against Prost now. It was coming down, but that's come back up again. It's just started to open up the gap a little bit more. Pushing a bit more free. Puts his final pit stop in. That was deep there. What does the community need to do to get a 1-lap wing camera redeem added? Lots. A lot. Come on, man. I don't know how he does so well on these soft tires, dude. I really don't. I think, though, he should be pitting in the next couple laps, right? Because he did 16 on the first softs. If he does that again, that would take him to lap 32. So if he follows suit from the first stint, he should pin the next 2 laps. What about fire chase? Might as well play force at that point, I think. He'll go mediums, you reckon? Yeah, I think so as well. I think so too. I think the gap's come down a little bit on this, that 30.2 that time.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Whoa. His hard tires aren't feeling quite as grippy now. New to the stream, you want 30 lap old hards? No, no. We've already stopped once. We was on the mediums for 16 laps, and since then been on the hard tires. .9 to Prost. Our first sector is very good. Definitely our strongest part of the track. We will start somewhere then. Yeah, Max and Bakersfield gains a lot of time on me, annoyingly. But I think the time we're finding elsewhere, I think is overwriting that, so I don't mind that too much. 0.7. Last couple laps have been very strong for us.
No need to
30.3.
worry about the tyre condition for now.
That's about 3/10 gain there, I think. I think Matt says P7 or P9. I think it's P9.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
I think it's P9. How's the wear? 34 on 31. Not great, but not terrible. Stick this straight, you reckon? I don't know, man. I have no idea if we want to go softs at the end or hards. Chat, what should we do? Do we go softs for final stint or do we go hards? What do you guys reckon? Those are the only two tires we got left. Oh, come on. Understeering that. Go for hards. Softs, hards, softs. If we go soft tires, we need to get to about lap 40 at least, I think. Didn't get a lot on that one. Couple tenths. Push it and go softs, you reckon? Softs want to attack, hard to play safe. We definitely need to attack, I think. We're not really getting enough right now, so I think we have to play in attacking modes. We've got the gap to Alboreto, so I'm not too concerned about anyone behind. I think it's okay to take a gamble. I think it's fine to take a gamble here. Oh my god. Come on. Pit 40-41 and go softs, you reckon? Okay. Prost hasn't pit yet for his second stop, so he's definitely going to go mediums, right? Lost out the third sector, yeah. We've got a few people in the pits here now as well. Starting a lot at 33%, yeah, I know. It's not great, is it? Prost still isn't in. Oh, he is in. Prost is in, chat. Let's see what tower he goes. It's got to be a medium, right? Got to be a medium.
Okay, we've boxed.
Although 19 laps, maybe that's... No, yeah, it's on mediums. Mediums to the end for Alain Prost then. Let's see if he gets any traffic on his exit. Teammates in.
in the pit.
Doesn't really get any traffic, does he? Plenty of clear air for him. Are you guys 100% sure that you want soft tires, yeah? Are you guys 100% sure you want soft tires? Softs an attack.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
I bet against you, Fez. Alright, if we're going softs, then we've got to stay out for a bit longer. I mean, Prost's going to catch a lot in this time, though, isn't he? This is the one worry about me going on soft tires later on. Prost's going to catch a lot right now. Gotta try and keep that gap as open as possible before we pit. But these soft tires, these hard tires are not gripping too much right now.
Okay, mate, we need to save
Taking and have medium tires, unfortunately not, no.
Techniques you know about to charge it up.
Unfortunately not. Charge us to 49%. $19.2 already. I don't know, chat. He's gaining a lot. Oh, come on, stay on the track. He's getting a lot of it right now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if the soft tire's going to play here. I don't think we're going to catch anywhere near enough. Bro, I can barely stay on the track right now. Keeps going a tiny bit too wide. I can't pit mediums. I don't have any mediums. Keep an eye on Alboreto too. Yeah, 32 seconds right now is still okay. You probably end up P2 in either situation. Yeah, maybe. I think the only way we maybe could have contested for the victory here is if we actually had pit a couple laps before Prost for another hard tire. And that might have been the only way we could have tried to compete for the win. Probably should have thought about that, really, shouldn't we? At the moment, he's catching way too much. Pit for hards now, you'll still be ahead of Prost's. No. Let's talk about Alboreto. We'll still be ahead of Alboreto no matter what, I think. But we will not be ahead of Prost's. Isn't that window still open, you reckon? It's going to be a big gap, though, to Prost we pit now. I mean, no matter when we pit, it's going to be a big gap, really, isn't it? No matter when we box right now, it's going to be a decent gap. Terrible. Missed an apex completely. Maybe 38 for softs? No, they'll die. They will implode. I'm guessing we can't take this hard tire to the end, can we? How much is Prost getting right now, chat? How much is he getting per lap? He's getting 1 second a lap. Do you reckon we could stay out to the end on this tyre?
Okay, pit in this lap. And remember,
Am I crazy for thinking that?
Penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
I cannot reckon. I need you to reckon. Reckon with me. Am I crazy? You're a madman for even thinking that. But it could just work, though. 30.5 for us. Let's have a look at Prost's time real quick when he crosses the line. .9. That was 1.5 seconds quicker. I mean, at this point, chat, surely it's worth a try. Nothing else is gonna work right now. Let's just try. It's gotta be worth a go with 14 laps to go, right? It's gotta be worth a try. No, you guys don't think so? You'd be lucky some piece of rubber at the end of 52? It's a gamble I'm willing to take, though. We've been on these tires for 22 laps already so far. You guys are really doubting it, huh? You guys are really doubting it. .28.8 for Prost's. I mean, he's going quicker. That was almost 2 seconds faster. I don't like that he's getting quicker, chat. I don't like that it's getting faster. I feel like that shouldn't be happening. Tires will endure it, stay out. Have we got a mod in chat? KK, throw up a poll. Do we stay out to the end? Throw up a poll on the Twitch real quick. You'll be in puncture range at the end. I'm willing to take that gamble. Chat, vote on the poll. There's a poll up on the Twitch right now. What do we do? Do we pit? Do we stay out? Vote up on that poll right now. Vote up on the Twitch poll. .3 that time. Probably P2 either way. I think so as well. But why not try something different, right? Rather than forcing the pit stop and guaranteeing ourselves a P2. How many subs to veto the poll? Tell me how you really feel. I'm going to assume the poll is saying to stay out then, right? Oh no! 57% saying to box, really? Chat, we'll have to make up about 15 seconds after we pit. We're not gonna do that. It's not gonna happen. We're not gonna find 15 seconds on the final stop. I actually might go against the vote, I'm not gonna lie. This might be the first time I ever do this, but I think I might go against the majority.
Team Radio. Top Cart 22 says stay the flip out.
See, I agree. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm dismissing your vote. I'm actually going to overrule it for the first time ever. I am overruling your vote. I'm overruling it. $28 points. Okay, I do hate, though, that he is getting faster. That wasn't in the script. That was not in the script. They should be getting faster lap after lap. Give me 20 qualifying laps. You want me to do more laps than needed? Yellow flags? Oh my god. Send car right now. And I might just have to... Please do it. Please do it. Please do it.
Okay, clear.
Sack the FIA. Sack the FIA right now. I cannot believe that's not a safety car. Or at least a VSC.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear.
Oh, yeah, really?
Too aggressive.
55% front left tire, chat. We've still got 11 to go. Never watch your grid walk ever again. This is why James Hinchcliffe grid walks are superior, right? I will leave it all out there, chat. We will defend like our title clings onto it, essentially. We will do everything in our power to hold this P1.
So leading our teammate by 40
This is going to be a Yuki Tsunoda moment, isn't it? I know what I'm doing. Immediately let's buy Lando Norris that. Got the sharpest elbows? Yeah, we need razor blade elbows, don't we? Suit me up, chat. Suit me up. Jarvis, nuke his tires. McLaren sharpen end plates, exactly. Exactly. I feel like I didn't catch as much this lap, though. Maybe I'm coping. Probably coping. Maybe his back markers could do us a favor as well. Be nice to us, be mean to him.
Be aware the car behind has newer tyres. Car behind on newer tyres. You know what to do. Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it.
Did he...
Head down now, chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
Did he just say you know what to do? Chat, I don't know what to do. AWS says lap 48. Last time was a 30.3 there as well. He's getting closer. 9 to go. Do I gotta start like praying or some shit at this point, right? Bismillah. I don't know what that means. I probably should have said it, but I don't know what it means. Panic and freak out. Yeah, I like that idea, actually. Oh my god. You said I have to poop in Turkish. It means the name of God. There you go. That's fine by me. Tire warning! %60 front left. 30.5 that time again as well. $5.4. He's coming, chat. He's coming very fast right now. I'm getting a bit nervous. Bro, these back tires are not gripping at all at the moment either. 56% that rear left. The right side is perfectly fine at least. Left side, not so much. 4.9, come on, man. Crash into him, 10-second penalty is nothing when 25 ahead. You're a tactical thinker, I like you, stick around. That's logical thinking right there. Gunter Steiner is proud of you. I'm getting very close to this traffic. Please be nice to me. Give me some DRS maybe as well, that'd be great. Four seconds. Please give me DRS, please give me DRS, please give me DRS. Please give me DRS, yes! Huge! That DRS could be massive, chat. This actually might work, chat, I'm not gonna lie. 4 seconds for 7 laps? We couldn't, could we? We couldn't. Are we doing it? And lap times are still pretty good, 30.4 right now. They're okay still. Garrick, don't be painful. Greatest strategy team of all time. You guys were down at first. But we still have a good few laps to go, though. We still have plenty of laps to go. Not over yet. $30.1. Trevor behind.
Norris behind. Time last lap, 1 minute 29.4. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 12 laps old.
Did he say his lap time? I'm so bad at like listing out for lap time. What did he say his lap time was? 29.4. Okay, Fez. That's still pretty quick. Need to fend for 3 laps, maybe. 2.8 this time. He's getting a lot so far on this one. Full time 3-2, thank God. Sounds like I made it difficult for ourselves again, though. Come on, man. I need to get past these 3 back markers in front. They're battling away. Come on, come on, come on. Any ideas where Mansell is, chat? Blue flags, blue flags, blue flags. Blue flags. W Tamby.
Okay, we might want to consider pitting early.
Shut up!
Bunched up cars ahead of us.
Mark, do not speak. Now is not the time for your waffle. DRS, we got DRS again. I think Prost might got DRS as well, though. Come on. No more radio for the rest of the race. Yellows? Oh. 2 seconds. I think next lap will be in DRS of us. 68% on that front left tire, chat. 68%. Come on. I'm leaving it all out there, man. This track is picking up a lot of rubber from us. Oh my goodness. .4. 4 laps, chat. Come on. 4 more. I'd be astonished if this works. Absolutely astonished. Lots of fuel, pin it, yeah. Fuel was not an issue today. Oh, Rosberg's out. He has had a disaster race, isn't it? Rosberg has had an absolute disaster of a race today. Need traffic to help you now? Yeah, I think I might evade DRS this time around. Maybe. Come on, man.
Caution, caution.
He can't have something in the yellows. He is within 1 second, but he's not got DRS.
The next part of the track, no overtaking through the yellow flags.
Come on.
The track is clear, green flag.
On to 49. He's right behind me, chat. %71% on the front left with 3 to go. There he goes. He's got DRS. He's got DRS, but I think we just pulled away enough. Yeah, we're good this time around. We held on this time. Maybe down the hanger straight, though. Yeah, I'm recharging when I can. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no! Back on the apex! Hold him up! It could have been a Verstappen Hamilton 2021 there. Pin it. Go, 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 go! Come on! We've got the straight line speed, we're good! We're good for this lap! We have to go so defensive here, chat. We're gonna pull out all the cards right now. Come on. Here it comes down towards turn 1. Too far back at the moment. Nice. Pin it. Go. I think we got the gap again. We are doing very good right now, chat. We are somehow holding on with 2 to go. Technically 3 to go, I guess, isn't it? But these tires are not happy. 73% on that front left tire. Bro. Go. Come on, come on, come on. He's close. Bro, we're holding on. I don't know how we're doing this. We're holding on. I'm genuinely trying to harvest as much battery as possible on these corners.
Take care. Our data's indicating high levels of tyre wear.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! No more talking!
Okay, copy that.
Not now, man! Come on. Think we're good again here. Chat, I hope your butt cheeks are clenched right now. Because mine are. I've never clenched so hard in my life before. I might get a cramp. Come on. Next lap's the last one, chat. This is lap 51 and 52. I'm defending for my life right now. Go, go, go. Break the slipstream. Yes. Come on. One more to go, chat. There's no way this is going to work. There's no way this is going to work. One more! One more! Oh my God. Final lap, chat. Come on! Come on! Oh, I'm sliding so much. Thank God for this top line speed, man. It's getting close. We should be okay here, though. It's all down to the hanger straight. It is all down to the hanger straight. My front left's on 77%. Oh my God, here it comes. Here it comes down towards Cops. Oh, we just blocked him off right the last second there. We closed that door very swiftly. Come on, chat. One more straight. One more. This is it. Go, go, go. Come on. I'm very low on battery. Here it comes. Oh my God, chat. Hold the inside line. Squeeze him out a little bit. Hold the inside line. He's going to wrap around the outside. He gets a bit of oversteer. We hold it. Oh my goodness, chat. We have done it. We have done it. There's no way. We did it. You all doubted. You all doubted. Let's go, chat. Win number 4 of the season. And what a way to get it. Oh my goodness. We hold on right to the end to win the British Grand Prix. Holy jumping.
Well, they've done
what a race, man. What a race.
To take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix.
Oh, what a way to finish up that race, man. That was unbelievable.
Do it as a team on home soil. That really means something special. And you can see it means that them, the drivers involved as well. Great.
I just tried to park it on every single corner. I tried to recharge the battery as much as I could. And thankfully, it all worked out. Oh, man, what a race, chat. What a damn Grand Prix. We had a great battle against both McLarens for pretty much that entire race. And it ended up being against the Ferrari. Wait, what? Oh, right, McLaren's race suit looks exactly the same as the Ferrari's, doesn't it? I thought the 2 Ferraris were on the podium then. Ignore me. Ignore me. Whew. Mad. Win number 4 of the season, chat. Where did our rival finish, though? Where did Nigel Mansell finish? That's what I gotta find out. We need to find out where Nigel Mansell finished. Monkey, Liam, and Snug, thank you for the Twitch, guys. Appreciate you.
After an event like that, who knows
Is
what
he
the
gonna do it or
sport
not?
has
There
in
we go.
store for us next time out. Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula 1.
Hell no. Hell no. I ain't doing that one, What race was it? Monaco? I can't remember what race it was. Oh, man. Yeah, Nigel Mansell finished P8 in the end. P18 to P8. If he had got through the traffic quicker in the first stint, he'd have got a lot higher than that, I reckon. He was pacing towards the final stint there, but yeah, he picks up a good 4 points there, which will probably be quite useful from the end of the season, but we do lead the championship by even further now. We'll find out the exact figure in a moment. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, we managed to pull off a one-stop here in Silverstone to get ourselves a ridiculous race victory against Alan Prost. He threw everything at us, and we held it together beautifully on that final lap to win the British Grand Prix. Prost in second, Alboreto third, Ayrton Senna in fourth, Johansson in fifth, Gerhard Berger in sixth, PK Mansell, Dumfries, and Remy Arnoux in the top 10 as Jamin comes in with the 5 gifted subs again. You'll love to see it. They must jam for the 5 gifted subs to Andy, Drix, Bankett, Cutie, and Nita. Thank you much for the 5 gifted subs there, Jamin. I appreciate that, my dude. Ladies and gentlemen, get a salute spin chat to welcome Jamin in. All 5 intervents, I'm sorry, on behalf of Jamin. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Deserved after that win. I appreciate it. I left it all out there. I left it all out there. Just the 2 DNFs, so Martin Brundle and Keke Rosberg DNFing. He got classified, but did retire with 6 laps to go. He was in contention for the win as well at one point, but yeah, fell off quite a lot in that race. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the British Grand Prix. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then, heading into the Belgian Grand Prix in the next stream. So, 28 points, ladies and gentlemen, is the gap between ourselves and Nigel Mansell heading into round 13 in Spa. 28 points against Mansell. That is fantastic. Johansson in third on 148, 6 up on Rosberg, Senna in fifth, Prost in sixth, Alboreto, PK, Dumfries, and Remy Arnoux in that top 10. Our teammate Gerhard Berger is only 1 point away from Remy Arnoux in that top 10. In terms of Constructors' Championship, still very close there against the top 4 teams, isn't it? Very, very close. McLaren leaded by 11 points to Benetton. Benetton 9 points up on Ferrari, and then Ferrari are 3 points up on Williams. 23 points against the top 4 teams is ridiculous. But that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the British Grand Prix.